Oh man, 10 o'clock. I am wiped. I didn't get to bed till late for some reason. Woke up too early, and it's just been a very taxing day. Majority of the afternoon spent up here, 2,000 M5, 100,540 miles. Silverstone on Silverstone car. Looks like the first owner did a bunch of mods like this. We've got BBS RS 911E, I believe, wheels. Stop Tech big brake kit. There's our 4-piston front and rear calipers, 345 millimeter rear rotors, 355 millimeter front rotors. Check out the wear on here. Those are supposed to be gas slots. They're almost gone. There's like an 1/8 lip on that. Of course, that's an exaggeration, but there's a huge lip. We've got a stud conversion, 3mm spacers in the front, hub-centric rings all around, Stop Tech. Soft brake hoses ×4, not 6. They failed to replace the 2 under the hood. It's got a Dynon front sway bar, Coney struts, Dynon springs, front and rear. Rear sway bar is a 530 Sport or 540 non-sport sway bar, which is bizarre. It's a 14 millimeter bar. But I'm guessing that was put in on purpose to counteract or encourage oversteer, understeer, whatever driving dynamics. With the front sway bar being big and a square wheel setup, that really changes things for the E39. Another thing is, take a peek. What's supposed to be there? It's not there. I learned that today, that if you have a car with factory model designation delete, which this is, option S320A, that also deletes the badging on the front door trim pieces. That's a nice attention to detail if you're into that. It's got Sumitomo tires on it. Not what I would recommend, but they seem to be in great shape. There's 8 mils of tread left. Front brakes are so heavily worn. I was looking into that today. You can't buy those anymore. But obviously an MPI car, so we got 99.9% done today. We ran out of daylight to do the test drive, so that's going to happen tomorrow, but everything else is done. It's a wood interior Silverstone car, which I'm personally not a huge fan of. I've seen a handful of those. Must have been an option to choose what Briarwood Club, I suppose, instead of the Titan line trim. So Alan spent the morning over here on this E90 335. This thing's a nightmare at every corner, at least in terms of our service here with it. Trying to get that axle in, he had to pull the carrier out, put it over there on the shop press. 20 tons was enough force to get that out. Now the new one doesn't fit, so it's all back apart again. It looks like the splines in the hub are jacked up. So we have a new hub coming tomorrow and the rest of that hardware on Wednesday. So that's going to be coming. This thing's almost done. We're going to be working on this. The interior is nearly complete. We need some trims. We need the center console. The driver's door panel's got to go back. Then a lot of detailing and odds and ends, final touches for this guy, hopefully here this week. Project Sterling is kind of stalled, just waiting on items to arrive from Germany. It's a couple little tic-tac items I wanted to replace with the paint. So it's going to be that gasket here around the lock cylinder. And then my dad, of all people, have kind of talked me into doing the door handles too as part of this scope. They look like shit. If we're going to have paint mixed up, I suppose I can go and tear all 4 door panels apart again. And vapor barriers, window regulators, lock actuators. My God, everything's got to come out to dig these handles out, and no one will repaint them on the car. I've tried cheap body shops, specialty body shops, high-end shops. They all tell me the exact same thing. It won't last, it won't stick, take it apart. So that's it from me for Monday. Hope your day was a little bit less strenuous than mine, and I'll talk to you on Tuesday.